Hi, I'm Henry from Remax. We're here to talk about first home buyers. You know, I was a first home buyer once, and look, you just got to remember, there's a lot of things going on in the media about, helping first home buyers is really hard to afford, blah, 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 blah. You have to understand that more than likely your first home won't be your last home. You have to start somewhere. The key is to start somewhere. Unless you're making a crap load of money, or you got really rich parents, you can buy a $5 million mansion. So apart from that, you got to really think it, hey, you know what, this is going to be my first home. I'll start small, and then later on, when I get promoted or make more money, then I'll, buy a larger home. So the key is, I guess, to start small. At least you have to start somewhere. Start small. It's all about managing your expectations. It's the same thing as, you know what, I'm a first car buyer, but my first car, I want a Rolls Royce. Well, good luck to you, unless you're making a crap load of money. Good luck. You got to start somewhere. So, starting small, deposit. Save for a deposit. Try to aim for a 20% deposit. Now, at this point in time, most banks will charge you lender's mortgage insurance if you don't have 20% deposit. If you don't, you can have 5 or 10%. You'll have to pay LMI, which is lender's mortgage insurance. The more deposit you have, the better. Try to have a good track record of savings. So when you've decided, I want to buy a house, try to forecast in advance. So like say 12 months or 24 months in advance, you have a whole bunch of savings. Now these days, the banks, when you borrow, they go through your statements and they look at what you spend. So you got to really be careful with what you spend as well. And also your tax returns. Make sure you file your tax returns, because when the banks lend money, they only look at your tax returns. So make sure you have enough taxable income on your tax returns. So your savings, tax returns, try to have as much deposit as possible. And just remember, the biggest key is that you got to start somewhere. You got to start small. So it may not be your last home, but at least you got to start somewhere.